Welcome to the series of Angular web application from scratch. In the previous video of this series, we have seen how to initiate an Angular project, and I explained the Angular 16 project structure. You can find the link of the video in the upper right corner. And I also have the series of uh, React web application from scratch. You can find the link in the upper right corner. And you can also check the Vue application from scratch, the playlist link in the upper right corner. Today we will learn how to add Bootstrap styling, how to add components, and how to configure a new route. So let's get started. Whatever you are seeing, this generated by the ng new command, and we will remove these stylings and all the things, and we will add a new page here, the login page, and we will add a new component. So I will jump to the VS Code, and the command is to create new component is the ng generate component, and the name, I will create the component inside the components directory, and the name will be login. So you can see it's create the login component.html, login component.spec.ts, login component.ts, and the CSS. And if I go to the src app components, you can see the login folder created, and inside login folder we have this set of files. The each component has its HTML, TypeScript, and the CSS files. So if I go to the project structure here, so project structure, we will have the app and the components folder for the Angular components. Next, I will add the Bootstrap style here. So I will install the Bootstrap code here, npm I bootstrap @4. You can see it's added. Next, I have to add the Bootstrap main CSS file in the angular.json file. So here we have the styles array. Here I have to mention the path of the Bootstrap main CSS. So it will be the node modules slash bootstrap slash test slash css slash bootstrap main.css. Now we can check if the Bootstrap added successfully or not. So I will go to the app component.html. I will remove all the stylings, whatever we have. I will remove all the toolbars and also this. And I will save, and I will compile this. You can see it's compiled successfully. Now if I refresh the page, you will see the blank pages here. Now I will add here a div here. Class will be the container, and here I will add a button to check our CSS Bootstrap CSS is working or not. And you can check the Bootstrap is working. It is the Bootstrap button. And I will also use the class Bootstrap class MT5 MB5, and you can see it's also working. So our Bootstrap is working fine. Now, what is the router outlet? Router outlet is a directive used in combination of the with the Angular router. It's a placeholder in your application's HTML where the router renders the component corresponding to the current route. When you set up a routing in your Angular application and define different routes, router outlet acts as a viewport where the content of the routed components will be displayed based on the active routes. So we'll render the login component now in the router outlet. Now if I go to the app routing module.ts file, you can see we have the routes array. Inside the routes array, we have to define the different routes. So I will define for the login. Now if I go to the path/login, you can see the login works, but we have the click me. I have to remove the click me. You can see the login works, and if I go to the login component.html, you can see the login works. Now I will add the login form here. Right. So our login form is designed. You can see this is our login form where user can enter username and the password and can log in and go to the dashboard page. The dashboard component we will design in the later video. So that's all for this video. In the next video, we will see how we can handle the login form submission, and we will make the API call with an interceptor in Angular, and we will design the dashboard page after login. If the login is successful, then user will land to the dashboard page. So stick to this series, and if you like the video, please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you.